Are your kitchen and bathroom way overdue for a remodel? Well, I got the guy for you. Call John Sellers at First Response Contracting, 484-256-7136. Both residential and commercial services, and he's licensed and insured. Call him at 484-256-7136. First Response Contracting.
From real estate to real life and everything in between, The Brad Weisman Show. And now, your host, Brad Weisman.
All right, we're back. Thank goodness. I like being in the studio. Hugo, isn't it fun?
It is fun.
It's a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we bring all kinds of fun people in here. You know, we have a repeat guest, and it's not Pete Heim. It's actually a really talented, an entrepreneur, does a lot of stuff with, charities and things like that. We have Stephanie Taormina back in the studio, which is so cool. And she is the one responsible for the saying, the clothing, the bags, the hats that say, have some fun today. So how you doing?
I'm great.
That's amazing.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. And you come from New York City.
Well, I'm in town this
You're
week.
in town. Mm-hmm. See, well, we don't feel that special then, do we? She came. She's actually in town. I'll stop by for the show, But
Not at all.
No, I know.
It's all about you, Brad.
We booked the show ahead of time, which is good. But no, it's so excited to see you. I follow you so much on social media. Follow everything that you're doing. I love it because I love the entrepreneurial spirit that you have. I love the giving back that you do, and I just love seeing. It's always fun. Your stuff's fun, and which is good because it's called Have Some Fun Today. So what I want to talk about is some things is like what's new, what's the new stuff going on. And I know when you were here before, it was the belt buckle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So how did the belt buckle do?
The belt buckle is awesome.
I think it looks cool.
I love the belt.
Yeah.
I think it's a great new, classic upscale accessory from Have Some Fun Today.
Yeah.
And one of the things I love wearing, the way I love to wear it, is over a dress.
Over a
And
dress.
so I always like to share my style tip with ladies who are into the belt because it's actually a great way to put it over a dress and give yourself a little bit more of a
cinch, a little cinch,
yeah,
or whatever.
cinch
Yeah, a
in the
little
waistline.
cinch. I like that
Yeah,
idea.
it's
I
very
don't wear
flat,
dresses
very
that often,
polished.
so I guess it wouldn't work with me that well.
Probably wouldn't work with you.
Probably not for my wardrobe. So I also see you doing a lot of painting.
I am.
And you are an all-around artist, but I'm seeing you do more painting than you have done in the past, maybe, or just because Have Some Fun Today has always been in the front, and now I'm seeing more painting, which is awesome.
Yeah. Well,
Does that sound right or no?
Yeah, no, it's totally true. I mean, it'll be 10 years of Have Some Fun Today.
That's incredible.
Which I can't even believe it.
Yeah.
I remember being in here when I first started the brand.
Absolutely.
So this is my third
Actually,
time.
I still have that episode.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, pretty wild. And it was when you did when you first started.
Very-
I was doing a show back then called How You Show Up, and then you were on Real Estate and You, which is the show before this, and now you're here.
Yep.
But 10 years.
10
Congratulations!
years. I know
Wow.
it feels like a real accomplishment because
It is a real accomplishment.
10 years to come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
In a small town in Pennsylvania and create a brand out of a saying that my father said that has been worn by thousands of people all over the world, including some of the most, amazing celebrities.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
in the
yeah.
world.
I've seen that.
It's kind of, so I can't even believe it.
Yeah.
It happened, really.
Yeah. It's kind of like surreal a little bit, right? Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that keeps going, and I think it will because I love the products. I love what's there, and we were talking about. I looked up for men, and you said unisex.
Yes.
There's a part in there on the website that says unisex.
Yeah. So anything that's unisex is actually a man can wear and is meant for men to enjoy as well as women. And they're sized. When it says unisex, it's actually sized for a man.
Okay.
So it's good to note when you're ordering something that says unisex. If you're a woman, it might be a little big.
I never is that a
size.
standard across?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Never knew that.
Yeah. So whenever you
Interesting.
see that,
That
it's
means
usually the men's size is like the men's medium, and then so the woman might want to size down. I mean, I like things oversized, so I'm cool with that.
a lot of women do.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of back in again, really back in, right?
Totally back in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a 80s like flash dance kind of thing a little bit.
It's
The longer.
funny.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, and even the pants are really
They got
oversized
big baggy
too.
pants again, right? And I had just gotten into skinny jeans. It's like this stuff just changes way too fast for me.
You have a little bit of time.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Nobody wants to see me in skinny jeans anyway. My kids are like, Dad, not happening, not working. But let's go back into the artwork again. So you're going to be doing a show all summer long at the Goggleworks.
Yes.
Your artwork will be there.
Yes, I have one large painting that's going to be in the juried Goggleworks show.
Yeah.
And it opens on July 5th and it runs through August.
Yeah, awesome.
So I'm excited. I used to have
How
a studio
big?
there.
It's a big
painting.
Yeah.
It's a big painting.
Yeah.
I like to paint big.
You do. I've seen that. They're large.
Yeah.
You're not putting it like on a dining room wall or anything like, unless you have a really large dining room. But,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But you have other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So I've been painting a lot, ever
That's
since
awesome.
I kind of got a place in Manhattan last year. I'm in Manhattan half the time and here half the time, a little bit more here actually. And just going to all the galleries that are right near where I live has just really inspired me to start painting again. When I walked in these galleries, I was like, I could see my stuff here.
Good for you.
And it just kind of started moving in my head, and I started doing a little bit and got in a couple of shows last year in New York City, which was amazing to be in a gallery in Chelsea, and joined an art collective this year. And so I'm meeting all these
Great.
artists from all over the world, actually. And
Can you bring the two together?
what do you mean?
Can you bring the have some fun today and the artwork together? I think I've seen you do that on some things.
Yeah, I mean, I have already done that, like the affirmation art collection that was worn by Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in town.
Is
here.
that this? Is
That's
that? Yeah. I saw you. She's looking over like, pick up the darn thing. She's like giving me a cue. So you're talking about this logo?
It's not a logo.
Not a logo.
It was
Okay.
actually a painting.
Let me see if I can get this right. There we go. Oh,
So
and of course I dropped it.
It was just a abstract painting. And we
I love it though.
thought,
It's so cool.
let's kind of put that on a really cool hoodie and bring the art into the brand. And
cool.
it was really well received.
So that's how that started with
Yeah.
it was with art.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where things start to go really big, Because
you
I was
never
thinking,
know.
why not sell the prints on your website for Have Some Fun Today?
I should be doing that.
So I was
should
surprised not to see your artwork on the website today.
I know. Okay. Well, I really should do that.
Should we have talked about this before the show or no? She's like, why are you saying this now? But this is good. This is a conversation that's
okay.
happening. It's real time.
I mean, the great thing about, my website is I can
do whatever you want.
I can change it
It's
whenever
your
I
website.
want.
Yeah, exactly. But no, that's what I was thinking of because I thought, why not have prints there? Because if they're buying your clothes there, they might want to put one of those prints in their bedroom or in their somewhere else. Or it's just, something like that.
It's definitely a good idea, and I don't really know why I haven't done it yet. We use a fulfillment center, so none of everything is in Florida now, so I don't really keep, and I have the prints here because it's with all my art stuff.
Yeah.
But that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would put one of those in my office in a second. Yeah. Framed out, have some fun, like the one that's on there. Absolutely.
Oh, that one.
Even that one I would, or even your artwork.
I have a different one.
Oh, okay.
That I do have fine art prints for.
Fantastic.
But that is a really good idea.
Yeah.
That's a cute
I would do
idea.
that in a second.
Thank you.
Yeah, see?
You're hired.
I'm just, it is because I love this stuff so much. I love the way it looks, and I love this one right here. I really love. And I'm thinking, man, that could be in a frame, like on a wall. It could be on, actually that as a canvas, like on the wall, just like that would be awesome.
Yeah, that is a really cool idea.
It'd
I
be
actually
uplifting.
have the original painting.
I wonder if there's a commission involved. What do you think, Hugo? Commission? That's what I'm. Just kidding. But no, I think that if we could, next time you're on the show, we'll talk about that.
I appreciate. I love it when people like write into me or give me little DMs, giving me ideas.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of looking at your car covered in road salt and winter grime, or not quite getting the results you would like to see from the car wash? Well, I've got just the solution for you. The Detail Shop, your go-to destination for premium auto detailing. Absolutely.
I love hearing feedback.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I actually do my own customer service. And
oh my gosh.
so it's always interesting because people don't
Your own
realize
customer service.
they don't realize that they're talking to
you.
me. And I'm really into my customer service.
Absolutely. I think it'd be kind of fun.
It is kind
Yeah.
of fun because I feel like it's always an opportunity because, let's just be real.
Yeah.
Most of the time, if someone is reaching out to customer service, they have a problem.
Yes.
So I don't know. I'm into it. I'm into taking that opportunity and saying, hey, here's the deal. We're a really small brand and we hear what they have to say.
Yeah.
And I love turning that situation around. And I would say 9.5 out of 10 times I do.
That's fantastic.
I think people want to be heard.
Also, if you say, by the way, this is Stephanie.
I actually never tell them that.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's not like I'm saying.
You don't name drop yourself.
No.
See, I would name drop myself.
No, I just.
This, by the way, this is Brad. So if you don't like the show, screw off. No, but you have to be very good.
I want to say.
Are they like
something
yelling
like
at
that.
you or
Sometimes.
about what? It's close. I mean,
it's usually in a chat.
In a chat, okay.
It's not like. I have gotten on the phone a few times with people. Probably only one time it was an uncomfortable situation, but really, almost every single time it turns out
good.
Really good because people just want to know that you care.
Absolutely.
And I care.
That's exactly right.
It's like
you do
so
care.
obvious that I care.
You wouldn't be doing this for 10 years if you didn't care. You wouldn't be getting the customer service calls if you didn't care.
Yeah.
Because you could ship that out to somewhere else if you wanted to.
You could. And honestly, I like doing it.
Yeah.
I like doing it because it kind of connects me to the customer. The whole purpose of doing this is to help people have more fun.
Absolutely.
So of course I'm going to, do whatever I can to make them happy.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
So let's go with the artwork, with the paintings and stuff that you're doing.
Okay.
What inspires you to do that? Or like, because your art is, I don't know what you call it. Is it abstract? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah,
abstract?
I'm an abstract
Okay,
painter.
so I even have that right.
Yeah.
See, I know nothing about this stuff, and I said abstract. Look at that.
I am an abstract painter.
So, but I love it. I love the colors and all that stuff. So, what is there an inspiration that you get with colors or with the shapes or anything? Is it, or do you? There is.
Totally.
Do you see it ahead of time before you put it on there?
It's the weirdest thing. I take baths.
Okay.
I love to take a bath.
Okay.
And so I take a bath every single night.
Okay.
And quite often I will be listening to music or whatever, like the candles, I got the whole thing. It's my therapy.
You're really into it.
And I often get inspired. I see a painting in my head.
That's what I was wondering.
I do. Or I get an idea. And so right now I have decided to create a full body of work, which means make a lot of paintings.
Right.
And
in like a series? Do you call it something?
It's a series.
A series, okay.
Yeah, so it's a series of paintings. And the inspiration is magic.
Oh.
So I had this like kind of vision or idea come to me about magic in your life and how it feels. And it made me realize that I wanted to see if I could make a painting that kind of was based on this idea. What would magic look like?
Interesting.
What would the energy
for
look
magic?
Like for magic.
I like that.
And so I started these. And the weird thing is, like, I'll get this inspiration, but I sometimes don't act on it for a long time.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know.
No, I just wondered because as an artist, when I used to write songs,
well,
because if I didn't get it out sometimes right away, but it's different for writing songs. I would forget it.
Yeah, so I will write things down.
Okay,
so
good.
that I don't forget it.
Okay, got it.
Okay, but I may not do it for a while, and
so it has to kind of fester.
It does. It has to like
develop,
sort of percolate.
Yeah.
And I kind of just go about my life, and that idea is still there, and I think about it in like little bits and pieces. And it was about April. So I had like the idea in January.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't until about early April that I started to try and paint these paintings. And, I did like 5.
Right.
I did 5 right away, but not finished. I just started like 5 paintings.
Okay.
And
same colors then? Is that what puts it in the same series, the same colors?
No. That's not
Just the mood.
It's not the same colors puts it in a series. But they do.
She's like,
but
no, goofball.
No. But they do have the same colors
Got it.
because I'm using a palette. And so when I'm using a palette of colors
Got it.
and I'm painting 5 paintings at the same time,
You're going to tend to.
those colors are going to go on all those paintings. So
Gotcha.
it kind of makes it cohesive.
Yeah.
Because a series should be cohesive.
Yes.
In some sense. It
And this
doesn't
is
all have
magic.
to be-
This is the magic
This is
series.
the magic series.
Yes.
So I've been working on these paintings, and the first round was slow. I just kind of got the base done. And then I was in New York, came back, and I knew I was going to be home for like 3 weeks. My mother was having surgery, and I wanted to be there for her. And so I just hunkered down, and I knew I was going to be painting and taking care of her.
Yeah.
And it was weird. The one night I went in to paint, and I thought, I don't usually paint at night. I'm more of
I was going to ask that question. When is your? See, now I thought when you said about the bath thing, I'm thinking you get out of the bathtub and then you go paint.
No.
So it's during the day.
The bathtub is then
It's for
bed,
thinking.
Is for relaxing and taking it down.
It's taking care of yourself.
Yes.
And then going
And
into
then-
and then say,
and
okay,
then
I'm now relaxed.
Yeah.
Kind of in your space, and then you go to bed. Okay.
Because I'm really into my sleep.
Gotcha.
I'm a sleep person.
I am too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a
So-
sleep person.
Well, it's hard.
So
as you get
non-morning
older.
person?
Oh, I'm totally a morning.
Totally
person.
morning person, but you
No,
like to go to bed early.
I want to make sure I get my sleep.
How many hours?
I get about 8 hours of sleep.
That's what they say is actually best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get about that.
Yep. Years ago they used to say less, but it's now they're saying 8 hours is what you're
Yeah,
supposed to get.
I think it's very, very important. I'm into my health.
Yeah.
So
Very much.
sleep is very
important.
Very, very important.
So going back to the painting, you do it during the day.
I do it. I like to do it in the morning.
In the morning.
I like to, after I do all my stuff in the morning, then I like to kind of get my head clear and go in there and just have at it.
Yeah, yeah.
Put on some great music. So the thing is, when I came home in April, I went in there at night one night.
Oh, interesting.
Very beginning of the trip.
Wow, that makes you more like magic though too.
And I thought, I'm just going to sort of sort things out,
Yeah.
maybe decide what colors I'm going to start to create, because I create my own colors.
It's so funny. This is like a whole different world to me. I don't understand. It's just interesting how you do this.
Yeah. I mean, I have been doing this my
For a
entire
long time.
life.
Yeah, right.
Like,
You used to do the doll pictures, or didn't you used to draw Barbies or draw dolls or something like that at one point?
sure
Years
I
ago,
did.
I swear that was a story that you told us before. You used to draw something.
when I was
clothing.
when I was a little girl.
Yes,
Sure,
yes, yeah.
So I went in at night, and I ended up being in there for like 5 hours. Like,
Wow.
it was just pouring out of me, and I was like, well, I can't
Stop now. No, as an
So
artist, no.
I was like, I came out of there. It was like 2 days I'm home, and I have like all this work done, and I was like in a groove. And
That's awesome.
so that last trip when I was here, I painted 10 paintings.
Wow.
And they are not small paintings.
They're big.
Some of them.
When you say
are-
like, so what are we talking? Like 2 foot or 3 foot?
For example, one of the paintings is almost as big as your whole wall back.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
and
big.
These are all part of the Magic series.
Yeah.
And so now I'm kind of curating my own solo show.
Oh, okay.
I'm designing what it's going to look like
Mm-hmm.
when someone walks into the show. And so I can take some of the paintings that I've already completed,
Yeah.
and I can build on that. I
Yeah.
can say, oh, well, now I think I need to have these like much larger ones than,
Wow,
I don't know if
larger.
I sent you any of the pictures, but
Oh, you did.
I
You
did.
did. You sent us ones. There was like some canvases that were on the ground that were less abstract. That had like these things going like
and
this.
that's magic.
Oh, that's magic.
Yes.
And she understood this.
Yes.
She understood when I did this with that magic.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, so
I like those.
They're part of the magic. So they're like the beginning part of it. And so now I almost want to do paintings that are like 3 times as big as that.
Wow.
Because I want to really kind of have someone walk in and really feel something
Yeah, yeah.
when they come in and they see all this.
Almost like
artwork.
panoramic. Like
Yeah, I kind of want to just
So
create their experience.
you visualize a lot.
Oh yeah.
You visualize this stuff. You visualize have
I
some
visualize
fun.
everything.
You know, and they say that is entrepreneurial wise, that is probably the number one thing that we do as entrepreneurs is we visualize things. We act. Well, a lot of times we act first and then we kind of figure it out as we're going. Yeah. But visualization is very, very important because then your mind knows how to do it. It's almost like you're making a map.
Yeah. Oh, right.
For how to get there.
Yes.
If you can see it, like this studio, the way it is pretty much a visualization that Hugo and I talked about. What was it going to look like when it was done?
Right.
And when we visualize the wood on the walls and things like that, but then you make it happen.
Yeah.
But it gives you a roadmap.
Yeah.
It's very cool the way you do things.
Yeah.
Very
so
cool.
when it comes to design, I do visualize it.
Yeah.
I would say like when it comes to actually the act of being an entrepreneur, I don't know if I really visualize it.
Yeah.
I just
You mean the business part of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think entrepreneur has to be just labeled for business. Entrepreneur, I think, means more. It's for all things. You know, that's the way I look at it. There's for all things.
Yeah.
But I love it. That's great.
Yeah. So it's been a lot
So the
of
art
fun.
is really in the forefront for you.
Yeah. The art is really kicking, and
That's awesome.
And I'm dropping this piece off on Friday at the Goggleworks.
Very cool.
And I'm working with a mentor.
Oh.
I have I did a couple of sessions with this art professor who was a professor at Yale and at Columbia. And
Wow.
you know, so when I'm in New York, I'm going to things.
Yeah.
I am going to things. I am introducing myself. I am networking like crazy and
Working on
that's
your craft.
Well, I'm like opening my world.
Yeah.
You know, I know that there are things that
That's cool.
that I should be doing and that I can do, and I am just playing my part and making it happen.
I love that. That's very, a lot has happened since you were on here last. I mean, a lot of growth or a lot of new things for you.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Was it 2 years?
I don't know. Was it 2 years? I thought it was like a year. Maybe it was 2 years.
No, it is 2 years.
It is at 2 years.
That's what I thought.
Holy mackerel, that
I
goes
know.
fast.
Time
That's
flies
amazing.
too much for us.
It does fly. It flies way too fast. It's that whole entrepreneurial thing. So we went through the men's stuff. And I think, like I said, the bringing the two together, I think is really going to be neat to see if you do some more of that. I think that's cool. And I like telling you, I'll be the first one to buy the print. So if you do this in a print, I'll be the first one to buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll frame it and put it up. You know.
Well, maybe
we can even put it in here.
Maybe I will bring that for you because I have the original.
Oh, you do? Oh, wow. That's amazing. That'd be great to have one of those.
Never made a print. Maybe I should make prints. Okay.
So, you know, we talked almost 22 minutes already. Is that crazy or what? How does that happen?
Well, you're really good at talking.
I'm good at asking questions. I don't know. But no, but I want to say thanks so much for coming on the show. Let's talk a little bit more. So the Goggleworks will be all summer,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And what do we do? Just go in there? How do we find your artwork?
Well, it is going to be their major exhibition for the summer.
Okay.
So it's in that gallery that's on the main floor.
Okay. Seen that.
And they're going to have a label on the painting that is mine.
Awesome.
So that's how you would.
Can you stay in touch and get us pictures of it maybe there at the gallery that we could post?
Definitely going to do that.
That would be awesome.
I wrapped it all up and then I was like, what did I do? Like, because now I can't take pictures of it because it's all wrapped up.
Well, when it's on the wall there,
Yes.
where that's going to be even cooler.
No, that's going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Make sure you get us that information or get us all the stuff on that because we would love to see that.
Cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So I just want to say have some fun today. And Stephanie Taormina, you have been amazing. Thanks for being on the show again.
You're welcome.
You're
Thanks
awesome.
For having
You're
me.
awesome.
Thank you.
All right. That was a lot of fun. Man, there's so much going on in her life. This is so cool. She has had some fun today. She's doing artwork. She's doing all these different things, and it's just fun to watch. I'm actually excited to go to the Goggleworks and see some of the artwork there. Hopefully you guys will too. Stop in here every Thursday at 7 p.m. See us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever else you want to see podcasts. We're there. All right. That's about it. Thanks for joining us. Are your kitchen and bathroom remodels a little overdue? Well, now's your chance to call First Response Contracting. John Sellers will take care of you. 484-256-7136. They do residential and commercial, and they're licensed and insured. Give them a call at 484-256-7136.